Today we're talking to Jimmy Gray down at a very cold and windy Weston Mare, where the Saints have been thrown back into Mare at the bottom of the table with a 4-1 defeat to the Seagulls. We had two early chances there, Jim, then we saw very little of us as an attacking outfit till I think it was 71 minutes, by which time we were 3 down and really chasing it.
Yeah, I thought they were good chances as well. Theo's had a chance there, and Harry could have put us in the lead. Then we weren't great. Managed to get to half time at 0-0, and obviously we had some harsh words to say because I wasn't happy what I saw first off. Harsh words at half time, and then to come out and concede a goal, what must be 30 seconds into the half, individual error. Second goal, individual error. Third goal, maybe a couple of individual errors. You can't keep doing that, Dave. It's tough to take at the minute. We haven't made them work for any of their goals today. They've just they've been gifted again, and it's like I say, there's a lot of work to do.
As you say, went into half-time 0-0. We'd had the wind to our backs in the first half, and you could see we overhit quite a few passes, so going into the wind shouldn't have been too bad a thing, but that dreadful start, as you say 30 seconds, I think it was 20 seconds, and we were 1-0 down.
I thought we were probably the better side in the second half, and we conceded 4 goals, and that's football, it's stupid, but we didn't really earn the right to play today. Like I say, I thought we huffed and puffed and managed to get to half-time. I thought we were second best first half. To get there at 0-0, I was over the moon because, like I say, I wasn't pleased with what I saw first off. Didn't have enough energy about us. So sloppy in possession, our final ball, our final third play. We were getting caught sort of one-on-ones and Comms having to recover. We didn't do anything right in the first half, and nothing that we spoke about what we wanted to try and do. And I feel a little bit let down that the players have done that today because we had a game plan and not really stuck to it. Too many individuals off their game today, which is strange after coming off the back of a good victory at Wheelstone, and I said to the chairman on Thursday night that it was probably the best training session I've been involved with since I've been here. The lads had a massive smile on their face, the tempo was incredible, and again we've not backed that result up last week against Wheelstone with a positive result here today, and that's a disappointment thing. And we just had another inquest in there, but you don't want to keep having inquest after inquest. Things need to change, and unfortunately, we'll have to try and do that now.
You said you weren't happy with some individual performances. Kevin Crans was substituted before half-time. He didn't look too happy, understandably. Yeah,
well, we just thought when you stood there on the side, you've got a bit of foresight and you can see things developing and happening. And for 20 minutes, the game just drifted by him. His touch wasn't great. I don't know, I need players in there that are going to man up and put a shift in for me. I didn't feel I was getting that from Kevin. All the ability in the world, but sometimes he lacks a little bit of understanding of the game. And I did have a couple of words with him on the side, speak to him. We want him to use his pace. He's got a great touch and get at players, but it didn't work for him today. Look, we changed Kevin Crans. I could have changed 7 at that time.
We made a positional change second half, pushed James Comley forward, and he certainly added new vitality to the midfield.
Yeah, but the game was gone by then. The game was probably already over. We were 3-0 down, I think, at the time, but we went to try and match it. I thought if we could get a goal, which we did, we could get back in it, but again we gifted another goal later on to make it 4-1, makes it look really handsome. I don't know what the stats were today. We've had enough chances. I think we've had some good chances, but some players are playing way below. The boys in there are saying that they're all together and they're with us, but we need to start seeing that out on the pitch. And I don't know if we've got enough fighters out there, Dave. I just said, look, we've just got done 4-1. I didn't see enough people laying gloves on their opposition. You know, they were young, they were athletic, they had a good energy about them, and until we changed it, we didn't really match that, and that's a disappointment. We've probably got the experienced players, and I've said before, I'm really happy with a squad of players. You look at the team sheet and you should be able to do the job, but individually, if they're not doing that job, it makes it very difficult. And God, if you concede the goals like we are doing, it's nigh on impossible to get a result out of. We've only scored 1 today. There's a problem at that end, and shipping goals that end as well, so it's not a good remedy. But look, we've got a game Tuesday night. I have to stay positive. I'll take what we can out of this, and we'll go again Tuesday night, and hopefully we can try and turn it around. I feel sorry for the fans that have come down here. It's a long trip, and we didn't give them anywhere near enough again today. I'm well disappointed, and I feel let down.
Bradley Ash scored a hat-trick for Weston. At the moment it's looking a long way off one of our players getting a hat-trick, and with 16 league games gone, 12 goals scored, that's relegation form.
Absolutely, yeah, but I think we've got players that can score goals. We've got good quality in the final third, but if you can't pass to a blue shirt and you can't get a good delivery into the box, it's very hard. Formation, we're picking at the minute. We're trying to pack the midfield out, but that didn't work for us today either. They ran the midfield too quick for us, too sharp and alert, and that's disappointing because we've got some great footballers here, but sometimes, like where we are right now, we might have to look at a plan B and try and bring some dogs in that are going to fight for us. I didn't feel we had enough fighters out there today, and that's, like I say, it's disappointing.
There's one or two questions about position some of the players are playing in. Obviously Combs, whether he goes midfield or defence, he's playing superbly at the back. And Louis Fiofano seems to be out on the left. He's got 10 goals, nobody else is anywhere near that total. Why is he not in the middle?
Yeah, because he scored again today. He scored from the central area, but he is very good, and he has played a lot of his career out as a wide left in a three up top. And you saw against Grimsby and a few other games this season, I think Basingstoke, where he gets the ball out there. He likes to run at defenders and take them on, get inside and get his shots off. So, I mean, people can look at position. Look, when you're winning games of football, everybody's happy. When you're losing games, they're looking at all different things. James Comley played centre half for the last 5 games. I think picked the non-leaguer up. He's been man of the match in them 5 games as well. He gives us pace and stability. Look, can we go and get 11 James Comleys and play one everywhere on the pitch? You can't. I'm not just going to highlight him, but he has done a real good job for us at centre half recently, and he gives us a bit of cover and pace. But look, when you think about today, you just got to look, and we got through to half time, and I thought we were poor, but to concede the goal when we did, and then probably 5 minutes later to concede the second, and I thought it was offside. The linesman got the flag up. Apparently it was one of our players that had kicked the ball forward, but we were stretched, and we should never have been stretched at that point of the game. There's plenty of time left to get back into it, and to get as stretched as we did, then we've got to be answers, and players need to take responsibility, because it's not just down to us. Obviously me and Graham will take as much as we can on the chin, but they've got to stand up and be counted, and today I didn't think enough of them did, and that's why you get beat at this level. You can't turn up and 5, 6, 7 players be off their game because you get nothing, no matter where they are in the league.
Well, we're back to Clarence Park on Tuesday, a visit of Gosport Borough. We've already got a point down at their ground on first day of the season, and of course we're 6 games unbeaten at home, which at least gives us something to build on.
Of course it does. You know, I still believe, I've still got faith in the players in there, but they have to start picking up now. They have to start showing what they're worth, and if they can't, then I'm going to have to go and try and change it around again. I was really happy coming down here. I looked at the squad, I looked at the subs, and I thought, you know what, that is a settled side. It's got a bit of everything. We had a bit of quality to come off the bench to try and change the game, but we gave the game away, and it's not like teams are battering us and working us off the pitch to get into them. We're gifting them goals, and when that happens, obviously the morale and the confidence starts draining out of you. And it wasn't until we made a couple of changes that Junaid came in there and gave us a little bit of vitality, a little bit of pace, that we actually started believing again, and we did lay onslaught to their goal at times, and but for the goalkeeper making 2 or 3 good saves, we could have got back into it, but you can't give yourselves that mountain to climb beforehand, and that's the disappointment. And like I say, we have to take the positives. We'll have a look at the DVD, we'll look at what we need to do. Come back Tuesday night, we fight again. You know, it's football, anything can change around quickly, and we need to start backing up some results week after week at the minute.
Right, thanks very much, Jim. Just a reminder, Saints next in action this coming Tuesday, 24th of November, when Gosport Borough are visitors to Clarence Park. Kick-off is at 7:45.